Anyway, like I was saying, I remember, like I said, I was speaking to my English teacher, and I wrote this paper because I had a lot of ideas even back then. But I did. I had this huge dream that a lot of kids all over the world would be able to find a safe haven and find a home or a place that they felt safe with. That they were going to be okay and that they're not going to keep struggling, and they're, no matter what kind of situation they came from, whatever kind of home life or whatever, wherever they came from, that everything was going to be okay. I remember writing that, in that story that I wrote, that essay that I wrote, and I look back all these years later, decades later, and wondering to myself, were there other children out there that were thinking the same thing? Did they ever succeed at what they went through back then? Did they overcome those obstacles and challenges? Because, I remember when I was going into the system, um, it took years for me to trust people. I mean, years, because I was taken away from everything that I ever knew. Everyone that I was brought up to believe was my family. I mean, literally, it took me years, guys, years to trust people. Because, I mean, in the beginning, it's like I was freaking out. I didn't know what the heck was going on. I didn't know these people. But, it's kind of crazy because, in a way, it kind of made me stronger because I met all different types of people from all walks of life, different kind of personalities, um, just different backgrounds, and after a while, I mean, years would go by and I would finally start, knocking down that wall and allowing people into my heart. It's, even though my mind kept saying, no, 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 it's like my heart was like, let them in. It's okay. But at first, I mean, they were really mean and, how kids are, girls with other girls. Yeah. But anyway, moving on. It's interesting. It is. Um, but even in today's society, maybe a lot of you are going through that, where you had that kind of a situation in your childhood, in your upbringing, where you had a hard time trusting people and not wanting to open up to other people because, well, you're not used to that. You're used to just having, a close circle of friends, or maybe just one friend that you trust, right? Well, sometimes it does help to get others in, you know, to talk about things. Please share this video, guys. I'd greatly appreciate it. It does help out the channel. Like the video, subscribe, helps out my channel a great deal.